Any month that starts with a Sunday has trouble lurking for the superstitious. It means the 13th of the month will land on a Friday, and such is the case with this May. So here we are on Friday the 13th, and every time it happens, there are some people who dread it, some people who forget all about it, and then there are those who wonder, why is this such a thing anyway? Why does the mere mention of Friday the 13th give so many people pause? That's a good question. I mean, the horror movies some of us watched through our fingers at slumber parties in the 80s didn't help, but Jason Voorhees didn't start this fire. He just used it to terrorize frisky teenagers at a summer camp. We've connected the dots on this one before here on Most Buffalo, but the history of it all is still a bit mysterious. The number 13 has historically been considered a troublemaker. There are a whole bunch of reasons why. We'll explore just a couple of them. Mathematically, the number 12 was considered so perfect in the ancient world, and still today we adhere to the whole 12-month setup and how we measure our time. Our days are in 2 12-hour increments. Anyway, with 12 having so much going for it, 13 got a reputation for being, well, weird. I mean, what do you need 13 for when you have something as great as 12? I've never been great at math, and we are talking ancient logic here, but still, 13 is an odd number, and that sense of imbalance plays into the next reason, and it is biblical. No, seriously, historians also point to the Bible, noting Judas Iscariot, the guy who betrayed Jesus, was the 13th guest to arrive at the Last Supper, and to follow that a little farther, Jesus would have been crucified on a Friday. But there's also folklore involving another dinner of 12 Norse gods that ended badly after the mischievous god Loki showed up, another 13th guest. Wherever the fear of the number 13, triskaidekaphobia, or the more specific fear of Friday the 13th, paraskevidekatriaphobia, thank you very much, came from, we do know that these fears involving the number 13 are common in Western cultures. Some, including the ancient Egyptians, considered 13 lucky. Meanwhile, the number 4 is often avoided in Asia. Lucky for us all, though, today, May 13th, is Stevie Wonder's birthday. And you may recall he famously gave us the Grammy Award-winning classic, Superstition. So for that reason alone, I say today is a very good day.
My mind was just blown.
Yes. I think that's reason enough to celebrate on Friday the 13th.
It puts a positive spin on this.
Absolutely.
It really does.
I think that's what you have to do, because otherwise you start to see everything as being like, uh-oh, here comes trouble.
I was going to say, I wasn't superstitious at all until my clicker stopped working, but now we are all good.
Maybe it's because you just said 12 is your favorite number.
12 is my favorite number.
So you could be one of those people that, 13 just gets too weird.
I don't know. I feel like if you find a reason, there's always going to be a reason, with anything.
100%. Yeah. Anytime that you can put a positive spin, I say.
Yep.
It's also Robert Pattinson's birthday for any Twilight fans out there.
I was about to say vampires.
Yes.
Spooky 13. Wow.
Very spooky day.